Welcome back, everybody. Ladies and gents, today I'm going to share with you some of the things that I did and worked for me during these hard times in the last few years. And some of these techniques you can implement in your life and get through those hard days, weeks, months, and years maybe. If you stick around, I'm going to share this with you. Now, the last few years, everything happened that you cannot imagine. And not just you, but everybody else, myself included. And the president. It was like everybody is blindfolded. Nobody knew what to do. Seemed like we have no way out. This is not the right way. This is not the good way. This is the good way. This is the right way. All that stuff. Like when you put things in a blender and just nothing good came out of it. At the main time, people were getting sick, losing their jobs, losing their business, marriages broke, families broke, kids were 1 week with mom, 1 week with dad, jobs were closed, countries were closed, supply chains were closed. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. House prices went up, off the chart. So everything that you can imagine went wrong. Generally speaking, one or two things goes wrong. It's easy to deal with. But when everything goes wrong, that's when things are really bad. So, how we deal with this and how we move forward? So it's human nature. We ask all these questions. Why me? Why now? Why this? Why that? But ultimately, there's no answer for it. It's just the way the universe works. Just the way nature works. But how we deal with that, now that's the big difference. Seneca said that misfortune is virtue's opportunity. Make something good out of bad. Every bad have some good in it. And you have to dig in. You have to find it. You have to find the good in the bad. So how to deal with these hard times and what worked for me, that's what I'm going to share with you guys. If you enjoyed so far, please hit the subscribe button and leave me a note in a comment section down below that I subscribed, and I'll make sure and I will respond. What worked for me? Well, let me tell you. I put some thought in it and I said to myself, this is not the time to quit. This is not the time to spend more money. This is not the time to be lazy and get out of the routine. This is not the time to let everything just take care of itself. So put your head down and get to work. And this is what I did. Stay busy, whatever you can. Pick up a hobby if your job is not that busy. Be active, do something, or get a second job. If you know all the Netflix shows and all the movies that it came out in the last 3 years and you watched all of it, that is not what works. That is not what you need to do. That is not how you move forward. That is not the recipe for success. Focus on the good. Try to get a good opportunity out of this bad situation. And be determined. You have to be determined. And you have to make a decision that you're gonna take the beast down. No matter what. Think long term. When you think long term, everything seems okay. If you think one day at a time, everything is chaos. So you have to think long term in these hard times. Think 5 years, 10 years, and it's going to be okay. If you think long term, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to rebound. Everything's going to be better eventually. So these are the things that work for me. These are the things that I've done, and hopefully it will help you. Now, if this is just another video that you watched, spent some time on it, you enjoyed it, but you're not changing, you're not learning, and you're not improving anything, this was a waste of time for you. Not for everybody, but for you. Do something, change it. Subscribe, hit like. I'll see you in the next video.